coming.
So Rally Charlotte is my organization, and we're the ones that operate the Ophelia Garmon-Brown Community Center. So one possibility, because eventually this is where we'll have our offices set up.
Okay.
But since we're still barely up and running, I could probably hold that off, because we're what, two months away from Thanksgiving. Like a room like this potentially, or if we don't want, people to look in the window and see a bunch of stuff.
Close the blind.
Close the blind.
Close the blind, right. It is that simple.
This is when storage.
So
This is an office suite, we just don't have the furniture and all that
oh,
stuff.
okay.
So,
Potentially this whole area.
potentially this whole area, or even just back in here, like you have to help me sort of, I can't picture
Okay.
off the top, like, would it, the amount of what you anticipate being dropped off, would it even fit, like, from back here?
We're gonna have a lot of stuff.
So
5,000.
we really could use,
This whole suite.
let's say a 10 by 10 in there? 10 by 10, something like
Probably
that.
tells me right here on these. But there may be one other option. Because my board would have to approve this, because they're probably not going to give up the whole suite for 2 months.
Okay.
We could probably give up one of the 2 rooms, or we could give up like this hallway. But we do have enough things happening over here, like we got a group next door right now installing a library, so we do need to have some workspace.
Okay.
So this is kind of an option, at
Okay.
least part of it, and then.
We can take that room right there, Ted.
You think that's enough? Okay.
Which one? Oh, really?
Is the other space that you're gonna show us, is it a little bigger than that?
It is a little bigger. It's a classroom.
Okay,
And
let's
so ultimately, the Charlotte Hornets have talked about converting it to like a fitness room, but I don't think, like I just need to make, so after we met today, I'll make a couple calls.
Okay.
I think by,
Yeah, call them about that and then get them to do a donation.
well, I would love to think they would, but
They should do a turkey drive, and they probably not gonna do it this year because of
well,
COVID.
do you know what, they're actually, when I've been talking to them, they were the ones that told me there's a shortage. Now it's all coming back to me, because they do a turkey drive.
Are they still gonna do it this year?
So I talked to Betsy Mack, who's their, she's head of the foundation for the Hornets. I think so, but I know they were discouraged about the turkey shortage. So these are the 2 classrooms that are potential. And this is where I have to square it with movement school.
Okay.
But if I said, I could tell our movement partners we would use, we could, as long as I think they could access, they're not going to use it for teaching. I don't think we'd need it for any of our after-school programs until after Thanksgiving. So we could probably use one of these 2 rooms,
Okay.
most of the space.
Okay.
So,
Either way, whichever way works.
and there would be somebody on those every other Friday from the commit, or someone to receive it, I guess. Because that's the other piece of it, with our movement partners, because there are kids here.
Okay.
From a safety standpoint,
We need to go through a background check or
Well,
something.
that's right. Anybody that comes through the door, there is a security. I told my partners, I said, I'm hosting us.
Okay.
But like, if I'm not here and you were to come, or, if anybody came, then there is like we'll just show you where to drive to.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
it's like a soft, they just check, make sure it's not a child predator.
Got it. Got it.
Just. 'cause
Okay.
I forget the system, but no, they don't do a pull or anything.
Okay.
So, you don't have to let me know right away, but I think those are the 2 best options. The advantage of all 3 is there is a door from the exterior.
Right there.
And so we
That's
can
right.
get word out and say,
That would be
come
perfect.
up on the east side of the
Right.
OGB center between this hour and this hour on Friday, And there'll be somebody, you know, we could put a little piece of poster board on one of the door, whatever.
Yeah,
However, we need to signal that they're in the right place.
yeah, and then we wouldn't have to
People could
walk all the
even-
way through. They just come to just
Well,
this
that's
one
right, it
spot.
could be a literal drive-by, drop-off
Yeah.
kind of situation.
I like that idea.
So, you know, if you, by the time we're done today, or, you know, in the next 24 hours, if you have a strong choice between the two.
What you think?
If we got a choice, I like to have this one.
Okay.
If we can't get this one, then
Make that work.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what I'll say. Do you have a preference between this one and this? I mean, they're the same room, but like, just like from a drop-off standpoint?
Mm-hmm.
What we're gonna do, right?
All three do have doors to the exterior, that's right. Say it again? A little hill, okay, yeah. So this might be a little bit more accessible, I guess, is what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, yeah. So this would be the number one preference.
Number one preference, okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, and so if we've got people used to coming by here,
Yeah.
So let me ask you, so if we had this room, how much of the space could we use without causing a
I
conflict?
think a lot of it, so Tim Hurley is their executive director for education for Movement. I just need to square that with him. And there's a principal and there's a director of operations, Liz Landis and, Lauren. Anyway, I just need to square, you know, just, most likely they'll just say, use as much of it. They'll probably encourage us to just, like we had a fire the other day. So, just so that we don't ever get in trouble with the fire, you know, what the odds of the fire. But just that there's a clear path, and if
Okay.
somebody needed to get something in here. But we all, you know, one of the ways we've developed the center is everything's on wheels. So it's not a problem for us to just move furniture, probably want to leave the bathroom accessible.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we could otherwise just stack
Yes, it's
stuff up.
here in this. Mm-hmm. Leave a good
So,
path
you
on
know-
the door. Okay.
But I'll request this
So it
one.
looks good.
as our-
Classroom 149. Okay.